even halfway through the book and I have finished my tabs. New book arrived! Oh my goodness! Hello friends! I just got back from the shops. I realized I haven't actually spoken to you yet. I'm gonna be trying to do a week in my life. We'll see how many days I end up actually putting in because it might just get too long. We're gonna attempt to. I got a new book today that I ordered online because I went to the bookstore the other day to buy this book that I had with a voucher for. So I got this one, and then I've been wanting this book for a little while now. But when I saw it was in the store, it was like 400 rand. I was like, that's crazy. I'm not paying for that. Sorry, my nose is a little bit runny, so if you hear me sniffling, I'm so sorry. And I went online and I saw that it was only like 315 rand online, which is a lot cheaper than in store. And my mom was like, I have some points, like, I'll get it for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, she was such a queen. So I got The God of the Woods. I just realized that I've now got 2 new books that are both about summer camps. My next 2 reads, well, my current read and my next read are both about summer camps. But apparently this is very good. I've seen a lot of people talking about this book. I might have to like read most of it on my Kindle though, because this seems like a monster to actually carry around with me and like hold, because like that's crazy. But yeah, she's super cute. I'm super happy. And yeah, I've read about 60 pages. I want to try and read some more later, but I think I'm gonna finish the chapter that I'm currently on and then relax, because I spent the morning editing, got my video up. So yeah. Okay, I am about to start watching the Until Dawn remake. I'm so excited. I was trying to wait until Gab actually put it on YouTube, but I just can't. I have to watch it. I wanted to watch it while it was live, but I had to go out and I was like, I don't want to start watching it now and then have to leave, you know? I'd rather just watch it in one go. So I'm gonna watch it now. I'm so excited. I've watched 4 playthroughs within the last couple weeks. Like less than a month. I've watched 4 playthroughs and each one has been like 7 hours long. So you can tell how obsessed I am with this. I'm gonna crack open a Coke Light. I'm so excited. There's nothing better than a brand new Coke Light that's nice and cold. I love having a straw. Did you see that? Love having a straw, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because I just realized with Coke, if you drink out of a straw, it gets so foamy. I don't know how to explain it. And I've got a muffin. It's kind of a mystery muffin because it doesn't tell you what flavor it is. I'm hoping banana. I really have no idea what that is. Maybe caramel? I don't know, but I love muffins. Gonna eat this and watch the remake. I'm so excited. Good morning, friends. I had a dreadful night last night. I had a terrible migraine. I was nauseous and my nose started bleeding, which is not normal for me. I don't get nosebleeds. But I feel better this morning, thank God. I'm currently reading. I basically woke up and started reading. I'm on page 302, so I've read about 50 pages so far. I'm planning on finishing it in this sitting. I'm planning on finishing it in one sitting. Now, I've got about 80 pages left, so just over an hour and I'll finish it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to finish it today, but I ended up reading more yesterday, and then it just made it easier for me because I finished yesterday. I finished on page 209, and then I decided to do a bit more reading in the evening, and then I ended on 250 something. So yeah, it made it pretty easy for me to finish it because it's like the same amount of pages that I've been reading every day, whereas it would have been way more yesterday. I mean today if I hadn't. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm going to finish reading. I have a sneaky suspicion about something. It seems a bit ridiculous, so I'm kind of hesitant to write it down, but I think I should just write it down anyway, because like I said in my other post, my last post, I tend to think something's too ridiculous, don't write it down, and then it tends to be right. So I'm gonna write it down, I think. We'll see if I was right, but... Okay, in this next clip you can see, so I just want to address it. I've got discoid eczema. That's what was on my neck. You can see it in this video, you usually can't see it. It's completely gone right now because I had cream on it. Just because people see it and then they think I've got like ringworm, or they think I'm diseased. It's eczema. Okay, I am on my Kindle because I want to lie down and read, and I can't do that with my book comfortably. I think I'm close to finishing. I'm not sure what page I'm on because I have it off. Let me just see. Okay, I'm on page 327. So I'm not good at math. 50 pages left. And so far she has found one thing. Like, there's only been one thing. How do I explain this? The entire book up to now has been nothing to do with the murders. At all. And she's just now found something that has anything to do with the murders. And she's lost it. So I'm confused how in the next 50 pages she's gonna solve a murder from 1978, if she's only found one thing that she doesn't even have anymore. I'm kind of confused because this makes sense for Maureen. That's her name, right? Maureen, I think. Because this is what happens in all her books. Most of it's just world building and stuff. I don't know if world building's the right word, but you get what I'm trying to say. But this isn't a series, so I'm confused how we're supposed to, you know? I don't know. We'll see how this works out, because it wouldn't make sense for her not to solve the case, you know? I finished the book. It was so good. I rated it a 4.5 star because I really enjoyed it, but something is taking away from the fact that it's 5 star. Don't know what it is. I don't know what would make this a 5 star, but it's just not a 5 star, but it's 4.5 in my opinion. I really enjoyed this book. Nothing really happens until the last 100 pages, but yet it keeps me completely entertained, which is, I feel, surprising, you know? This is definitely my favorite book that she's written so far. I still have another one in the Truly Devious series to read. Well, these are like, what are they, sequels? Not part of the series, really. I don't know how to explain it. I really enjoyed this one. I liked the Truly Devious series, but I didn't like it as much as this because, I don't know. But this was so good. I really enjoyed it. I did guess the plot twist. So yeah. That was really good. So So good. I love finishing a good book. I have a couple more annotations that I need to add into this because they're on my Kindle. So I'm gonna do that now. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. We're gonna see. But I wanna have a shower and change into fresh clothes. I'm trying to film a TikTok of like how many pages I read every day of the week. How many pages I read in a week, whatever. And I just realized that I read the exact same amount of pages as yesterday. I read 136 pages yesterday and today. Okay, I showered and I put on new pajamas and I changed my sheets because I wasn't loving the ones that I had on, and now I'm gonna do some coloring. I literally changed my sheets yesterday, but they are white, and I think because it's so hot, my cat is shedding a lot, and it looked so dirty, and I've only had them on for like not even a day. Well, a day now, but it just looked gross because he's got black fur, so it looks dirty. So I decided to change it. Also, they weren't feeling great, so I'm rewatching Schitt's Creek for the second time this year. I love that show so much. It's a childhood favorite. And yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the day. I also want to watch Woman of the Hour, so I'm gonna watch that later, hopefully. I was gonna watch it, but I want to color, and I can't watch Woman of the Hour while I color, because then I won't pay attention. Okay, I didn't record like anything. Why does this feel so up close and personal? I didn't record anything on Wednesday because I was supposed to go to my skating lesson, but I got like so sick again. I felt so sick in the car. I was sobbing my eyes out. So I didn't record because I was sick all day. Okay, I have a little bit of a haul. We had to go to pick up the international driver's license for my mom for when we go to Thailand. And I went with because I wanted to look at the bookstore there for book recommendations, because that's where I found my favorite book. It's such a nice bookstore, but it's just not that close to our house. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a tiny bit of a haul. So first things first, which one should I do first? I got this swimming skirt because I don't feel comfortable sitting in a bikini. So I saw this and it's just so cute. It's this little swim skirt. It's got a tie here, it's got a slit, and there's a bikini. I feel like you can't see it. I'll try and put the brightness up if I can. It's so cute. Love it. For Thailand. Then I got a bikini because I have quite a few bikinis, but none of them I'm like comfortable in. It's very hard to find a comfortable like top. So I found this and I was like, let me try it on because I love the print and I am obsessed. I'm so comfortable in this. I feel so good in it. I have never been so happy. It's so cute. And then the bottoms, oh, so cute. I'm so happy. I'm gonna be wearing this like all the time in Thailand. Then just some necessities. I didn't realize that these two were different, but this is my spray on deodorant because this might be a little bit excessive, but I use like roll-on deodorant, then I put this over, and then I put perfume because I don't want to smell bad. And I'm almost out of that one, so then I got my face makeup wipes because I ran out. And then I got Binding 13. I wanted to read this book for a very long time, but it's so thick. It's like intimidating. It's kind of crazy that I was like saying that I'm gonna keep reading The Secret History, which I haven't read it in a while. But I was like gonna do it over a long time because it's so long, and this one's longer. This one's 700, almost 800 pages. So yeah, I'm in the middle of reading something, so I'm gonna attempt to read them both at the same time, or just read the thing that I'm reading right now first. But I kind of feel like I'm betraying the secret history because this is longer. This is so intimidating though. So I think that I'm gonna read it mostly on my Kindle because I'm just gonna keep thinking about the length if I read it physically. Also, it looks like it's very difficult to read it, you know? But these names are quite strange. I would understand that if it was a fantasy, but it's not. So maybe I'm just being a hater, but it's giving like, how can I be different from everyone else, you know? I don't know, I think I'm being a hater. But I'm currently reading The Shuddering. I'm like 20 pages in. I started it yesterday. But apparently it is similar, I think I spoke about this yesterday. Apparently it's similar to Until Dawn. And I've been wanting to read a book about like Until Dawn for so long. So I'm gonna give it a go. And then I'll let you know if it's like Until Dawn. I'm like barely in it though because yesterday I was just not feeling it. The chapters are really long, which I hate. But there are like little pauses. So we're gonna attempt. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll read this yet until I've finished the other one. We'll see. But I am excited to read this. I hate long books. I'm sorry. I like to read normal books / shorter books because then I read a lot of them. I'd rather read lots of normal / short books than read a thick book, you know? Anyways, I've been going on for 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I have plans tomorrow. Fun, great. Okay, I started Binding 13. I'm 106 pages in. I'm not sure how to feel yet, but I think I'm enjoying it. Does that make sense? Because I'm only 100 pages in, so I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but I'm only 100 pages in on like an almost 800 page book. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I went to go add it to my currently reading on Goodreads, and judging by the cover, I can tell that there's probably going to be smut in this book. Which, am I the only one who thinks it's weird that people are writing smut about children, minors? This person, I want to see what this person looks like. Yeah. I'm sorry, but like, am I the only one who thinks it's weird when adults are writing sex scenes about teenagers? Like, yes, Johnny is like almost 18, but Shannon's not even 16 yet. Like, come on. Come on. That's weird. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit weirded out by that, so I'm really hoping there's no smut in this, but I think there is. I want to see how old this woman is. Writing about teenagers having sex. Okay, I saw something saying that it's not really spicy, so okay. That's okay. I just really don't want to be reading about teenagers. Obviously, I'm still a teenager, kind of. I'm like the same age as Johnny, but that's weird. I'm sorry, that's weird when people write about, like, if they're like, oh yeah, we had sex, then whatever, but writing detailed scenes about teenagers having sex is crazy to me, and I feel crazy for saying that, but like, that's not a weird opinion, you know? I'm gonna try and read some more later because I am enjoying it so far, but we'll see. I have a feeling that I'm gonna be sad reading this because I have a feeling I'm gonna cry multiple times is what I meant. I'm sad already. Hello friends. I did not film yesterday or today because I was with my dad and my family and I didn't have anything interesting to record, so I didn't record. However, I did finish Binding 13. I finished this book in 3 days. I finished it yesterday. I started it on Thursday, finished it on Saturday. If you don't know, this book is 790 pages. So basically 800 pages, and I finished it in 3 days. I did review it on my Goodreads, so you can check that out. I will say though, half of this, like after the 50% mark, it gets really repetitive. And I'm not kidding when I say there's literally the exact same line written to a T in both sections, like both parts. Like, how do I say this right? Like in the first 50%, there's that line. I underlined it. I was like, it's such a powerful kind of line. I don't know. And then I saw the exact same sentence in the next 50%. Literally like copy and pasted. It was the exact same sentence. So I say about like the last 100 pages is where things really start to happen. And everything before that, after the 50% mark, like only one situation needs to be in there. The rest could have been kept out. I think that the author just really wanted to write a 790-page book and was trying her hardest to get there and was just repeating sentences and repeating situations. Because why does she run headfirst into him like 1,000 times? He's like, I'm gonna take you home now. Like, that happens so many times. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. I rated it 4 stars and I'm already on the next book. I have it coming tomorrow. I ordered next day delivery for the second book. I'm about 18% through. I started it last night. I actually got pretty far in for how late it was. And then I'm about to read some more. But yeah, I can't believe I finished it already. And it was a really good book though, but it did not need to be that long. Like seriously, it did not need to be that long. It could have been like 560 pages. That's a random number that I'm just spitting out. But there, so much of the second half didn't need to be in there. Like, this book could have ended so much quicker. Also, one thing I find really strange, I don't know if this would be considered a spoiler, but I don't know. But in the second book, it's like all of a sudden Joey's a drug addict. Like, this wasn't mentioned at all in the first book. It was like she just wanted to throw that in there. I just find it strange that it's not even, how can it be like such a big part of the story, but it wasn't mentioned at all in the first book. I am being a little bit of a hater, but I did really enjoy this book. I wouldn't be reading the second one if I didn't. I also wouldn't have read it so quickly if I hadn't. It is flawed. It is very flawed, but it's still really good. And that's all I have to say.